I have a quick offer for you. I'm willing to exchange this $5 bill for $1 for anyone that comes up and makes the offer. Come on up. You gotta have $1. There you go. What's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna just made $4. What did she do? She took action. So a lot of you were like, wait, what? This is too good to be true, right? Did I hear her right? No one else is going up to the stage, so I shouldn't go up to the stage. You have to trust yourself. You did hear right. And the person who took action just made $4. Now, this is, of course, the difference between $1 and $5. But that can easily be the difference between 10 million and 50 million, 100 million and 500 million. Yes, exactly. So remember that you know what you're doing. Be confident in your ability. Be confident in your intuition. Be confident in taking action, speaking up, using your words to make a change, to create meaningful connections, to build lasting relationships, to make this company the best it can be, to grow in your career, to new leadership positions. You have to take action and trust yourself. And that's the last step is trusting yourself. In order to really be confident, you have to make decisions for yourself. Sometimes those decisions work out, sometimes they don't. But if you are not making them for yourself based on your own knowledge, your own trust, you could blame the entire world. And that's never going to get you ahead. You have to trust yourself. When I went on a birthright trip, I was with an organized group in Israel, and we were hanging out in Tel Aviv. And some of the people that I was on the trip with said, oh my gosh, I think I just saw Matisyahu on the beach. Anybody know who Matisyahu is? Okay, a few of you. Anyway, he's a very well-known Israeli singer, known for his song One Day that was picked up by the World Cup a while ago. Anyway, very well-known singer and songwriter. And I was like, no way, Matisyahu's not here. So me and my friend go take a walk on the beach, and we see him. And no one else went to talk to him, so I was like, all right, I'll go talk to him. And so I went up, we started hanging out with him and his manager that he was with. And then it was time to go, and we were with this organized trip, and the next stop from Tel Aviv was going to the desert, where we were going to have this spiritual experience in the Bedouin tents, ride some camels, just the whole experience. So we were like, all right, it's great meeting you. I asked him his definition of perfect at this time. Took a photo, it's me and my friend with Matisyahu, and said thank you and went on our way. But before we left, he's like, wait a minute, we're recording a new song. We'd love for you girls to hang out with us in the studio. And it was like, wait a minute, we could go hang out in the recording studio with him? I was like, oh my, camels, recording studio. But I knew I would get in a lot of trouble, and I'm a good, student, listener. So I was like, we can't, that would be great. Thank you so much, Matisyahu. But we have to go with our group. So we left. We took the ride up, and then our lead organizer, he had his cell phone with him, and he saw that Matisyahu had posted on Facebook. And he wrote, hung out on Gordon Beach with his manager this morning, ran into a group of kids from Florida on a birthright trip and invited them to come to the studio to check out new music, but they were going to ride camels in the desert. And I was like, oh man. Okay, so there's 127 comments when I took this screenshot. And me and my friend Angela, we were like, all right, that's pretty cool. But then our lead organizer was like, wait, it gets better. Let me read some of these comments. And the comments went like, crazy kids, Matisyahu over the camels. They did not represent Florida well. Dude, what the heck, camels? I would have been all over that. Psh, kids must be crazy. Wow, once in a lifetime blown. And now, all of a sudden, the language that I'm speaking is way different. I have FOMO, right, this fear of missing out. And I'm starting to doubt my own decision. Did I make the right decision? Oh my goodness, there's 127 people saying that I didn't make the right decision. And I felt so bad. I was like, I just didn't know what to do. And then, of course, I couldn't do anything about it. But the next morning, they took us up something called Mount Masada. And it's a very spiritual experience in Israel. And I saw one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen. Of course, this picture does not do it justice. And this moment that I had to experience with my best friend and with the people I was with, I would never exchange that for anything. And at that moment, I knew that I made the right decision.